Hey parents, Mr. Jim here. Ever since Osmo sent us our Genius Starter Kit, it's become the kids' favorite games to play with at home. The best part is how well they're designed to encourage learning in a way that's actually exciting. I've honestly never seen my kids pick up new skills as fast as they are after playing with Osmo. I can't help but play along with my kids as we're having a blast playing games that explore math, puzzles, art, reading, and more. Genius Starter Kits come with a base and reflector that fit most iPad models. Available at playosmo.com. That's playosmo.com. Osmo, learning well played. Hey friends, it's Mr. Jim, and welcome back to Kid Short Stories. If this is your first time or you're still newer to our family, I want to encourage you to try 5. That's our challenge where for 5 days in a row, your kids listen to some awesome stories to use their imagination and watch their creativity come to life. You see, we make stories every single day for you, and you just never know what kind of story you're going to find on any given day. So hang with me for 5 days, whether maybe driving in the car or maybe during lunchtime, and I think you're going to find something pretty amazing happens. Well, friends, are you ready for today's adventure? Me too, let's go! Snowcone the ice monster was tired of living in the frozen tundra. Instead of fluffy, cold snow beneath his icy monster feet, he wanted soft, hot sand to defrost him. "I'm going to the beach," Snowcone announced to his friends.
Snowcone, but what are you gonna do at the beach? You're an ice monster,"
his confused friends replied. Snowcone cracked a large smile across his frosty face. "I'm gonna learn how to surf!" And off he went. Snowcone got a ride in his friend Steve's ice cream truck. Steve was also on his way to the beach to deliver some tasty treats. "Hey bro, why you going to the beach, brah?" Steve asked. "Dude, you're like totally an ice monster." "I'm going to surf," Snowcone beamed. "Do you even know how to surf, brah?" asked Steve. "Nope, but I know how to snowboard, and how much different can it be?" Snowcone took a bite of his chocolate ice cream bar in the back of the ice cream truck and began daydreaming about surfing those blue waves of the ocean. By the time Steve's truck rumbled up to the beach, playing its ice cream songs, Snowcone had eaten enough popsicles and ice cream bars to make a surfboard from the sticks. He was ready. "Thanks, Steve," Snowcone shouted as he jumped out the back of the ice cream truck. Steve waved back, already now serving popsicles to a long, ziggity line of kids. Snowcone ran out of the parking lot towards the sandy beach. "Oh! Whoa! What is that?" As soon as Snowcone stepped onto the sand, he felt a very funny feeling in his icicle toes. It felt like his toes had eaten flamin' hot Cheetos. This was much different than the frozen tundra he was used to. The sun was bright and everything looked toasty warm. Everyone was wearing sunglasses, and there was not a snowman in sight. "Maybe this isn't the place for an ice monster," Snowcone thought, as he hopped his bare, melty feet closer to the water. When his feet hit the wet sand at the edge of the water, Snowcone let out a long sigh of relief. He looked down at his icicle toes. Oh dear, they looked like they had melted at least an inch. Snowcone clutched his popsicle surfboard tighter and started to plan how to get back to his chilly city.
"Hey mate, it's a great day for a surf, don't you think?"
A penguin had waddled right up to Snowcone. "Oh, I was about to go home," squeaked Snowcone, sounding a little less brave than an ice monster should. "I don't know how to surf."
"Ha! Nonsense! My name's Percy, I love to surf. It must be your first time. Can I teach you?
Really? You can help me? Snowcone was very excited. He forgot all about his escape plan.
Of course. I love your surfboard, by the way. It's very unique.
Percy smiled at Snowcone and began waddling into the water.
Follow me,
he squawked. Snowcone had never been in ocean water before. He was used to swimming in lakes formed by glaciers that were as cool as an ice cube. The waves came up to meet his icicle toes and splashed them. The water felt as warm as soup to this ice monster. He followed Percy out into the water and stood next to him.
All right,
Percy began.
Put your belly on your board and try not to slip off. You look pretty slippery.
Percy showed Snowcone how to paddle himself along the water. Snowcone slipped off a couple times, but each time he got right back on the board. He never gave up. Once he got the hang of it, Percy showed Snowcone how to stand up. He was starting to look like a real surfer.
Excellent job, my frigid friend. Now it's time to catch the big waves.
Percy motioned for Snowcone to follow him, paddling right up to a ginormous wave, standing up, ready to catch it. Snowcone was right behind. He put his snowman hands out, ready to ride the wave. It was huge. Cowabunga! Snowcone shouted, and he even caught the wave. As he was surfing along his very first wave, he heard Percy pipe up from right behind him.
Snowcone, look behind you!
Snowcone turned his head and saw a frosty trail following his board. Oh no, I'm freezing the water! All around Snowcone was the glittering path of snow and ice crystals that he had created. Percy stopped his board right beside the mopey monster and patted his back.
No, Snowcone, it's okay. Nothing can freeze the ocean. Look now.
Snowcone the snowman slowly turned his frosty face towards the back of his board. The glittering crystals were still floating there behind him, but the rest of the path was quickly melting back into the ocean. Snowcone released a deep breath of relief and hopped back on his board, smiling. Well then, Percy, let's go catch some waves. The two new friends raced back towards the building waves. They spent the rest of the afternoon surfing and laughing, while Snowcone made his icy, sparkly trails all over the ocean. The end. Make sure you stick around to the end to hear kids' shoutouts. We'll be right back after a brief word from our sponsor. Hey Barons, Mr. Jim here to tell you why our kids love learning with Osmo's Genius Starter Kit. Ever since Osmo sent us our Genius Starter Kit, thanks Osmo, it's become the kids' favorite games to play with at home. The best part is how well they're designed to actually encourage learning in a way that's really exciting. I've honestly never seen my kids pick up new skills as fast as they are after playing with Osmo. You see, Osmo uses real, tangible pieces that look and feel just like toys that interact with an immersive digital experience. So don't just watch, but play along with your kids and have a blast, playing games that explore math, puzzles, art, reading, and more. The Genius Starter Kit comes with a base and a reflector that fits most iPad models. Available at playosmo.com. That's playosmo.com. Osmo. Learning well played. Hey, great job. You listened all the way to the end. All right, friends, I have a question for you. Do you remember, how did the snowman get down to the beach? I think he took a ride from a friend, and what was he inside of? Oh yes, an ice cream truck. Yeah, great job. That would be a pretty fun way to get down to the beach. Well, friends, it's time for Kid Shoutouts. I want to say hey to Jax from California, Russo from China, Dominic, Charlotte, and Rowan from Massachusetts, Blake from South Africa, Fiona and Jillian from Missouri, and Nate from Pennsylvania. I'm so glad that you're all in the Kid Short Stories family. I definitely cannot have this much fun with imagination without you. Have a super duper day. I will see you on our next adventure. Bye!